Steelbound Legion of Channel was started by Henry Steelheart, a young lad who worked on the docks in what used to be England. He wanted to make a real difference, so he gathered a group of engineers, warriors, and others who were eager to join the fight against the fallen. Among them were Emberlings who had failed the trials at Kirin Yaga, but remained eager to serve humanity's cause. Henry and his team headed to Kirin Yaga to meet with the High Brazier. He shared his bold plan to take back Australia. No one knew what was happening on the continent, since the Fallen destroyed easy traveling across continents. Even though the High Brazier had been focused on other regions like Africa, Asia, Middle East, and Europe, he saw some potential in this new frontier. He decided to back Henry's mission, called a pilgrim, and handed him 100 guardian armors. At the Grand Forge in Kirin Yaga, Henry was officially named the leader of a new group, the Steelbound Legion of the Channel. Their journey started as they set sail with ships loaded with gear and eager men. When they reached Australia's southern coast, they were immediately attacked by swarms of fallen beasts. Henry jumped into action, leading his men and scoring several victories. He sent an archivar from the Order of the Sainted Flames ahead to check things out, and from high cliffs, the archivar looked over a land covered in red dust and ruins of towns now taken over by wild animals, and reported to Steelheart. Their biggest challenge awaited them in the iron-rich pits of Mount Whaleback, where monsters thrived in the warmth of abandoned smelters. If you're enjoying this, tap like. It helps more than you think. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe. All right, back to the story. The Legion built a coastal fort with help from the Sainted Order's engineers and launched a major attack on the beast's stronghold. They used two giant weapons, the Culverinius Bombardion, to bombard the mines day and night. This intense battle, called the Siege of Whaleback, dragged on for 89 tough days. Waves of beasts charged, but the steel-bound guardians stood firm. As the bombardment went on, Henry led his guardians through the mine's dark tunnels. With only flickering torches to light the way, they fought fiercely in cramped quarters. Steelheart himself was at the front, leading his steel-bound legion until they claimed the mines and conquered Mount Whaleback. When the last beast fell, the legion proudly raised their banner, marking their victory. With this win, Mount Whaleback turned into a strategic stronghold and a booming kingdom. In just a year, the silent smelters sprang back to life, producing steel and iron that went to Kirin Yaga and beyond. They repaired Guardian armors and made new ones, boosting humanity's defense. Survivors from all over, including many Aboriginal communities, flocked to the safety of Whaleback. The steel-bound legion thrived, turning their base into the richest order. Henry encouraged new ideas and welcomed in engineers and inventors to create better weapons. One of their standout inventions was the Trium Mortaricus, a powerful triple-barreled cannon meant to clear out beast territory before the infantry moved in. Sales from the ore helped build new towns around Mount Whaleback. Even with their success, the Legion stayed focused, putting every resource back into their operations. They set up various outposts around the kingdom, keeping a close watch to ensure no beasts approached their
Story
bustling
Crucible.
city. Mechieval. Like, subscribe, and follow.